tried my cell phone. I left it in the car yesterday. Very interesting story.
Virginia's throwing their ace down.
But I guess you're not supposed to
The kid
leave
who was
him in the
drafted,
heat.
second pick, who, by the way, whose brother, his name's Danny Holt, and he played
Yeah,
at
I was
St.
very
Albans.
relieved I didn't
He's
have
out
to.
of Virginia's three-time All-American.
Oh, you did?
He was the second player picked
Yeah.
by the Mariners.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Second player overall. And
I guess
he's the
I could've
highest drafted
probably
player
taken the bag off and done
DC
that, but
I
area.
wouldn't have ever thought.
And I don't know if you
I know.
remember Jay
I was
Franklin,
just happy to have
the
it.
Padres
I was
drafted
happy
back
that
in
it's still
70,
So you didn't lose anything.
73. No, 70.
Okay, Rick,
I remember
you've
the
done a
name.
good
71.
job now. You can,
His life is.
Hmm?
They had an article
You can
about
hang
it.
that
He
little
was
baby
the
up
highest
now.
drafted player. They ended up
Okay.
hurting his arm. You know, has been homeless. You know, has been in and out, just struggling with his life.
Hmm. Well, remember when we were talking about Bill Butler at, and then like a week or so
There was
after
something
that, there was in the it was the Herndon Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
He was voted in or something, and they had all these people, and they had a picture of him in the Post.
yeah. They
With
had a
a-
reunion.
Yeah,
Jeez.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bill Butler.
But anyway, this kid, Holson,
You're
his
one
brother, his
weird
brother,
I'm
guy.
sorry, I didn't realize you were.
Well, Danny's brother Joe.
I
works
love
for the
you, man.
Nationals.
You
He's
southern
an intern,
gentleman,
and
but you're
that's
one
Andy's
weirdo.
roommate. They live together in Glover Park.
Oh.
So it's another web of the game story, Mike. I keep telling you.
What is that?
You figure it out.
Wasn't that a great
It's a
picture?
little close there. Okay. There we go.
You got it?
Uh-huh.
At the ballpark.
Nothing to see.
You know, there
Nothing to
was
see.
some
Nothing to
guys,
see.
Yep.
that was great.
nice to find a nice. We have so far to go.
So darn busy coaching. Coaching
And he's
teams.
running these
do what?
camps.
He's got a
Our
camp.
daughter's coming to town. We have to go there.
Tilden Middle School. He has teams
With
and
a big
coaches.
family thing.
Well, he's a very handsome guy. I'm sure that.
He's
Very,
real
very,
nice
very
too.
personable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't have to tell us that.
Who is that?
Andy.
Oh, yeah.
He's just so darn busy.
You,
I
when
don't
was the
think-
last time you saw
I
him?
don't think he
Rick?
has much of a social life.
I did send him those pictures, so he
Did
did. He did see that.
He
yeah.
looks just like Tom,
Really?
Very
with dark,
cute.
except he's got dark. I mean, he has the same
Tom was
cheekbones.
never that good.
No,
looking.
you're right. You're right. I admit it. I was a geek in high school. I was a geek. Man. You do bad things. Remember that picture in your book?
Yeah, I do. Now that you
I
mention
was
it.
quoted. I had my black sweater on that I wore it for 500 days in a row. Those black horn-rimmed glasses. And my quote was, I had this expression on my face like, "You do bad things."
And that was the caption?
That was the caption.
Tom, the expression on your face was always this.
He was looking and thinking. Now, what was
I don't
the
know what he's
expression on
doing.
your face?
I have no idea, but Tom was.
So Carolyn, bring us up to date since you graduated from high school.
With what?
Well, just your life.
Oh, I already did that. I did that in one
No,
sentence.
do it again, please.
And we're going to quiz you.
Oh gosh.
Only this time you'll be on film.
My life since high school is I went to James Madison, but it was Madison College then.
Good school.
Girls,
No,
girls.
was it still
Girls?
all
It
girls?
was at teachers. It was a girls' school, but it
Wow.
was in transition.
Yeah.
There were a few guys there.
Because Johnny Herline went there.
Yes, he did go
I
there.
know W. Baird.
Oh, right.
Did you know
My
Jerry
neighbor.
Sviatko?
No.
Steve, you get. Let her finish.
Yeah.
Walking down this lane
So
right here.
I went to college. I only went for 3 years. I went through in 3 years because
Oh, wow.
Bob and I were dating, and I figured we were going to get married sometime. And back then, that's all girls wanted to do was get married. So I finished, and I went back home for a semester and taught at Sleepy Hollow Elementary.
You taught at Sleepy Hollow.
I did.
Did you tell me that? I
For
don't remember.
one semester, for 1.5 year. And then we got married, and Bob was at Bucknell. We went back to Bucknell so he could finish. And
Took me a little bit longer than that.
Took him a little bit longer.
So you graduated in 3 years?
I graduated in 3 years. He graduated in about 5. No. So then,
Averaged out to 4.
so he was in ROTC, so we went to, he left we went to Lewisburg to live for a year, and I taught there, and Bob left to go.
Lewisburg, What?
Pennsylvania, where
Pennsylvania.
Bucknell was. And that April, I guess Bob had to go into the Army because he was in ROTC. So I stayed by myself.
What
and
year? What year?
This was 71, right? So I stayed and finished the school year, and then joined him in Georgia for a little while, and then we moved to El
Fort
Paso,
Gordon,
Texas.
or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fort Gordon. And then we went to El Paso, Texas, and we lived there 2 years. And Bob was in the Signal Corps, and I taught again down there on the Rio Grande River. I taught these little Chicano kids in 2nd grade. And then our daughter was
In
born.
short skirts that came up to about here.
Yeah, I taught in a Catholic school,
Catholic
and
school.
there were only nuns and 2 lay teachers, me and this one other girl, and we would prance around in our mini skirts. That was really kind of ridiculous, but
You were hot then.
I was hot.
Oh,
The nuns didn't like us very much, though.
Let's all go to Costco tomorrow.
So then we had Andrea when she was 5 months old. We got out of the Army and came back to Virginia and lived in Stafford for 5 years. Had a little townhouse in Stafford, then moved up to Annandale and lived there for 6 years.
Is anybody still awake here?
They asked. Well, I left out that our son was born when we lived in
Oh
Stafford.
yeah, that's that little thing
Yeah.
right yeah.
You left out that you lived on Calorama Drive, man.
Well, we
Yeah.
moved to Annandale and lived on Calorama Road.
And Mike delivered our
6
mail.
years. We saw Mike
Once.
there one
Once or
time
twice.
randomly.
On overtime? Or-
And then Bob got this job offer from Digital Equipment Corporation up in New Hampshire, and we said, let's go on an adventure. We'll just go to New Hampshire for a couple of years and see what that's like. And 25 years later,
Wow.
we left New Hampshire, and here we are.
Did you? Is that where John Gos? Do you know John Gosnell? I think
Yeah.
that's where he went to school.
At Bucknell.
New Hampshire.
No, in
At Bucknell, John Gosnell.
We know-
Well, we had
what are their
neighbors named
nicknames?
Gosnell on Kennedy
Yeah.
Lane, but I don't.
what is Bucknell's
The Bisons.
Bison?
My niece went to undergraduate school there.
Is that right?
Just graduated. You can get a date with a prisoner.
What?
Get a date
prisoner?
with the prisoner.
Oh,
Isn't
is there
that where the
prison?
prison is?
Yeah, we played ball out the prison. That was kind of fun.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be pretty smart to go to Bucknell.
Yeah, I don't know how I got in.
Now you have to be smart and have a lot of money.
Yeah, lots
You
of
had
money.
to then
45.
too.
45.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Really?
Whoa.
Well, he had a scholarship.
It's
They
expensive.
paid you
Ridiculous.
to go there.
Well, I worked. But they have that.
What kind of scholarship? Not basketball.
No. It was just they didn't
It
give
was a
athletic
merit. It
scholarships.
was a merit
Yeah,
scholarship.
Did you try out for the team?
Yeah, I played freshman ball there.
good.
And then I didn't. Our coach, we came from McCool, right? And the freshman coach was pretty good, but the varsity coach was. That's when they still had freshman ball. That's how long ago that was. But the varsity coach was. We called Mel Fudd. Nobody liked him. And I thought, man, I can't play for this guy. And, but it was a toss-up: play ball or join a fraternity. Well, that's no decision. So anyway,
So what fraternity?
Sigma Phi's.
So you get
See it. That was my downfall.
No, it wasn't. I'm not sure what your downfall
Yeah,
was.
Kathy's got some Sig Ep buddies.
what was his downfall?
I think it was in the form of a
Well,
beer
we had a
bottle.
little bit of a hard time getting through school. Just
Now
because
he's
it
on
was
the
hard.
extended plan.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's a 5-year
which is
plan.
pretty